Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Champions League Spotlight, where we dive into the world of Europe's top competition and bring you all the latest news, rumors, and analysis. I'm your host, Emma, and today we're going to talk about a thrilling development in the Premier League. So, Newcastle United is back in the Champions League, and it's not just any return, it's a hard-fought qualification that will give them a chance to shine on the biggest stage in European football. For the Magpies fans, this is a dream come true, and they'll be celebrating for weeks to come. But what makes this achievement even sweeter is that Newcastle had to do it the hard way, losing to Everton at St. James Park on the final day of the season. Yet, despite a lackluster performance, Eddie Howe's side managed to secure their spot in the Champions League, and that's all that matters. Now, let's talk about the man who made it happen, Harvey Barnes, Newcastle's talented winger. According to Lee Ryder's clip, Barnes was spotted sprinting onto the pitch after full time to share the good news with his teammates. I mean, can you imagine seeing that on the big screen? It's a moment of pure joy and excitement for every Magpies fan. But what's even more interesting is who else will be joining Newcastle in the Champions League. Well, we know Aston Villa secured fifth place in the table, thanks to their impressive win over Manchester United at Old Trafford. The crowd was going wild, chanting "Europe again, ol ol," but that was short-lived, because it turned out they had done enough to return to the competition. And speaking of done enough, Newcastle will have a lot more freedom to spend in the summer transfer window now that they've qualified for the Champions League. This is where things get really interesting. There are rumors swirling about some big-name players who could join the Magpies, like Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Liam Delap. Calvert-Lewin, the Everton striker, has been linked with a move to Newcastle after being available on a free transfer this summer. But it looks like Everton is trying to tempt him back by starting contract talks. Will he stay put, or will he take his talents to Tyneside? Only time will tell. And then there's Liam Delap, who sat down with club officials ahead of the final game over a £30 move. This one's got everyone talking. Could Newcastle really land this talented young player? The answer is still out there, but one thing's for sure. This summer transfer window is going to be one to watch. That's it for today's episode of Champions League Spotlight. If you're as excited about Newcastle United's return to the Champions League as we are, be sure to like and subscribe for more updates, analysis, and news from around Europe's top competition. We'll catch you in the next video.